queridinhos, sobre as fofurinhas da titia. This is going to be a video in English, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Marcela. I'm a non-native speaker of English. I'm Brazilian, so please be welcome, and just remember to click subscribe and hit the button to get the new notification. Well guys, this video was supposed to help you out when we talk about confidence. First of all, let's understand where confidence comes from. First, we understand that sometimes just knowing something is enough, but knowing something is not enough. Confidence comes from doing stuff. When you do stuff, then you know that what you have in your brain can be transferred into your mouth. Sometimes you do know how to do stuff, but unless you have been put through that situation, you really know what you know and what you don't know. So the thing is, you have got to practice. But how am I supposed to do that? So I'm going to give you out 7 tips so that you can speak English fluently and confidently. So my number 1 tip is increase the input, the listening input you have by like 50 or 60 or 70%. The more you listen, the more you'll get used to the sounds, the melody, the rhythm. You'll understand that for us to speak Portuguese, we have a different sound, we have a different musicality. You know, our melody is different. We enhance and we stress many more words than we do in English. You will notice that in English we do enhance or stress some words, but it's different from Portuguese. In Portuguese we go up and down all the time, but in English mostly we enhance like 1, 2, or 3 words tops by sentence. So you have to pay attention to that. So you have to get used to that music, and that's going to happen if you listen to a lot of English. So listen to podcasts, you can listen to TV shows and series, or even, I don't know, this video, you can listen to it over and over again. And here we go to my second tip. My second tip is just listening to the same audio, to the same thing over and over again. A lot of students, when they want to improve their listening, they go and skip from podcast to podcast. They go to loads and loads of libraries of sounds and audios or listening exercises and activities, but they do not do the most important and effective thing, which is just going through the same audio over and over again. Once you repeat it, you will understand detail and nuance that probably you never paid attention to before. So once you have repeated sessions of the same audio, your listening is going to be much more active. You're going to be able to reproduce sounds that maybe you hadn't heard before. So once you get and dig into detail, you're going to improve your pronunciation, and when you improve your pronunciation, you'll definitely get more confident. My tip number 3 is a very, very important tip. Once you practice out loud, things will change. You will change the game once you practice out loud. And this practicing out loud can be with someone else, which a lot of people end up procrastinating on because they're always waiting for someone to double up with them, or they need to talk to a native speaker, or they have to interact with someone else. And when I talk about practicing out loud, I'm not just saying conversation. I don't mean that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you can practice out loud yourself, like in front of a mirror, in a camera. You can record yourself. You can pay attention to the muscles you move. You can do it in front of a mirror, right? So you can look at yourself, look at your face, and like, oh, this is what I have to change, you know? And when I say that, practicing aloud, it seems like sometimes you're like crazy or something, but it's okay to sound crazy. You're just practicing to make your muscles move. You have to understand that you need to articulate sounds. And sometimes we don't make the same sounds as we do for Portuguese speaking. So you have to teach your muscles, you have to teach your articulation how to do that and how to behave, so that you can gain more confidence. My tip number 4 is for people who, just like me, adore music. I'm crazy about music, and singing will get you to practice out loud, okay? But one point is, first, don't sing like 100 different songs. Just go into a song and dive right into it. Just repeat it over and over again so that you can imitate the singer and get the nuance on connection between words, on pronunciation that maybe you hadn't paid attention to before, so that you can get better at muscle training, you know, training your muscle with singing out loud. If you love singing, just like me, just get a karaoke version of a song on YouTube. You can find them very easily. You just go on the search button, you just write the name of the song and type right next to it karaoke. Then you're gonna get a karaoke version of the song, and then you go sing it over and over again. There's a site also that I always recommend to my students, and I love it for you who like singing songs, which is called lyricstraining.com. It's totally free. You can make like competitions, and once you finish gap filling on songs, you can choose levels like basic, intermediate, and advanced. After you do so, there's a karaoke version of the song so that you can sing. So it's an amazing app too. You can download it to your cell phone or just use it on a web. It's amazing, and it's gonna help you move your muscles so you don't sound like very crazy, because on the tip I gave you before, you have to really speak out loud. So you don't have to wait for a moment when there's nobody at home. You can sing in the car, you can sing in front of your friends, you can gather a lot of your friends and sing with them on a karaoke party at your home. So feel free to sing. Singing helps you a lot. One tip that I have to give you that's very, very important and maybe people don't pay attention to is use body language in your favor. What do I mean by that? Well, you probably do know that mind and body are connected. They're just one single thing, right? So whatever you think reflects on your body, however you react with your body is going to reflect on your mind. So you'll probably notice that shy people, people who don't feel very confident or who are self-conscious about their English, they will just, you know, curve their shoulders like this, and they'll just look down all the time, and maybe they'll speak a little bit lower, and that's not what we want. We want your voice to go up. We want you to speak up. So move your body, your shoulders like in an open, broad position. Normally people who feel confident, they move their hands, they use their body posture to show them and look at people in the eye, and so that they notice that you're confident. So this is going to help you a lot. So even when you're alone and you're practicing alone in front of the mirror, just look at the mirror confidently. So this is going to help you boost your confidence. My tip number 6 is have a role model, or have someone that you like to listen to a lot, and then you listen to their audios, interviews, and podcasts and whatever over and over again. So if you like someone in particular, let's say you like Ellen, or you like, I don't know, Jimmy Fallon. So you listen to them and you use their audios, their videos to copy their sounds, the way they speak English. You know, so if you like that sound, or even maybe a Brazilian speaker that you like a lot, that you feel like, oh, I like that, you know, even though there's a little bit of an accent. For example, I'll always have an accent, and it's okay for me with that. But if you like someone, a Brazilian person that you feel they do have an accent, but they have very good, they feel very natural when they're speaking English, so you can use them as a model. So do have a model so you can listen to them, have a lot of input on their voice, on their pitch, on their rhythm and musicality, because this is going to help you follow someone. You'll have a pattern to follow. You don't need to have only one model. You can choose 3, 5, but each time you work with someone new. So one of the people that I do love a lot, and I love her English, the way she speaks, and I wish I could speak English just like her, is Reese Witherspoon. So I'm always watching her stuff, I'm always watching her interviews, I'm watching her TV shows. I love her TV shows. Whatever she takes part in, I'll be there watching it. And number 7, the most important tip. Don't forget this tip, because this tip is going to help you with all the other tips. If you cannot measure something, you cannot manage it. Whatever you cannot manage, you won't be able to see progress. And what happens is that when you don't see progress with your English, you might as well just give up. Because what's going to happen is that learning English is a long-term goal, right? It's not something that you start today and tomorrow you'll be just woohoo, super fluent and natural. It's not going to happen like that. It doesn't happen overnight. So you have to find a way so that you can keep yourself motivated to keep studying and practicing and correcting yourself. So how are you going to do that? You're going to do that. You're going to maintain yourself motivated by paying attention and measuring the way you improve. So if you don't know if you're improving or not, you'll end up getting lost. And what happens is that most students, they end up giving up in the process because the process is long and they don't see like, yeah, am I getting this, am I getting better at this, or am I getting worse, what am I getting at? And when you record yourself, you're going to listen to your voice, you're going to be able to improve your rhythm, you're going to be able to correct your pronunciation, you can watch yourself after you record it so you can notice, oh, this doesn't sound very good, or I didn't make the sentence correctly. It's not only about grammar, the way you construct sentences, but the way you really pronounce words and the way you connect them, because this is very important. If you don't pay attention to the connection of words, maybe you sound a little bit too artificial, and that's not what we want, right? So recording yourself will give you more time to work on naturalness, on this, fluency that you're looking for, that you're flowing when you're speaking, and that's what we want, right? So that's it, guys, for today. I hope you really liked this video. If you did, just don't forget to click the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.